DA Federal Council Chair Helen Zille looks likely to retain her position in the party when new leaders are elected in April. The former mayor of Cape Town, premier of the Western Cape and the national leader wants to see through her 2019 project. Joining us now is Helen Zille herself, the DA Federal Executive Chairperson. Helen, thank you so much for making time for us. You have been nominated to return as the Federal Executive Council Chair. Are you going to go for a second term?
Yes, I am. I had a very nice nomination from Clement Manyathela, one of our prominent activists. He nominated me, and I was very grateful for the nomination. I was seconded, so my hat is in the ring.
So when you came back to active politics, I think the idea was to fix this blue machine, which needed an overhaul. How much of that fixing do you think you've managed to do over the last 3 years?
Well, the first point is that I haven't done it by myself. I've had a fantastic team of public representatives and professional staff members, and they have been marvelous. We've pulled together very well as a team. We work together every day. We trust each other, and we've done a huge amount of work. But to really get such a complex machine with so many moving parts into tip-top condition takes a lot of work and a lot of time. And I would say we're about halfway there.
What do you still want to achieve in the party? If you are re-elected, what's your goal for the next 3 years?
My goal for the next 3 years is to make sure that every system and structure and process in the DA works flawlessly and seamlessly, to ensure fair processes for every member, to ensure that everything we do, from selecting our candidates to establishing our branches, to our fundraising, to our legal projects, to our congresses and conferences, our mayors, our governance support, that everything works really well to achieve our objective of being a good government for the whole of South Africa.
Do you see yourself staying beyond the 3 years should you be re-elected?
Well, I never know. I never know how I'll be feeling by then. I won't know how much work there will still be left. At the moment, I'm full of energy. I can certainly take the pace. And this job is literally not only a full-time job, it's a whole-time job. It's 7 days a week. I love it. I love the challenge. And I love the DA, and I love South Africa. So for as long as that continues, I'll keep working.
What do you think of the two contenders for the position of party leader, particularly Mpho Phalatse's decision to challenge John Steenhuisen? And I know she's free to do that, so is anyone else in the party, but I'm just interested in your thoughts as a veteran politician. Some people felt it's political suicide, she's not ready. Some people felt that she needs a viable political machinery to deliver her to that leadership position. Any thoughts?
Well, we welcome contests in the DA. We don't like coronations. We like contestations. And it's a very good thing that Mpho has put her hat into the ring to contest. Anyone obviously has the right to. Everyone will be supported to. And the DA is very proud of its internal democracy. So it's a very good thing that there is a contest for the federal leadership.
And what do you think of John Steenhuisen's tenure in the last 3 years?
Well, it's not my role to say that. I've got to be able to work with every single leader who may or may not be elected. My job is to be the interface between the party administration, the machine, and the politicians. And so it's not my job to get involved in political contestations between candidates for the leadership. That would be very wrong.
What's your reflection of your tenure over the last 3 years? Do you think that the departure of some of the leaders in the DA, like whether it's Musi, Herman, Fuzile, Paul Bowie, John Mbali and others, somehow tainted your tenure, including the breakdown in the relationship between the DA and some parties in the multi-party coalition?
No, not at all. I think that if you speak to anybody inside the DA, you will see that we are now working together very well. We obviously have differences of opinion sometimes, but that is also welcomed in the Democratic Alliance. We're not an autocracy. We're not a dictatorship. And the party's working really coherently, fluidly, and well.
All right, Helen Zille, the Federal Executive Council Chair, thank you so much for making time. She has been nominated to return to that position, and as you heard, she will be taking up that opportunity to be re-elected for a second term.